What's good, everybody? It is Friday, July 7th, 2023. This is your daily sports betting brand of record. We like to call it the Early Edge. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all sports betting, and it's not even close. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's all the sports betting content? Well, every other show out there, they're taking time off. They're getting ready for the fall. We're doing that, too. But we're here every single day. And when you do that, I tell you all the time, you're going to have your good days. You're going to have your bad days. We had a bunch of good days in a row. Yesterday, not one of them. Way too many X's on that board. But you know, we don't sit idly by and just say, okay, we'll have a bad day. No, I get on the phone and I call my absolute very best. And in July, when people are traveling all over the place, taking the time to make us a part of their day, then you deserve our very best effort. It doesn't mean we're always going to win, but you deserve our best effort. And that's exactly what we are going to give you. If you are brand new to this day, sometimes you got to put a little tent in the ground and get ready. Pick yourself up a little bit. Feel good. Whatever it is you need to do, you can do it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Pick Energy Friday. Let's go. Let's go. What is the sniper?
Yes.
Oh, sniper.
I'm just looking around at what to snipe.
Oh, I love it. He's already in a sniping mood this morning. Sia, what do you got?
62, Coach.
He says 62. I'm assuming days until the NFL season. See, my two guys in the bottom are ready. But you know why you come here on Fridays. With all
I'm kind of dizzy now, actually, though, so I don't know.
See, the sniper's dizzy. He's dizzy.
It just made me more miserable.
More miserable. See, all of that. But as he's miserable, shaking his head, and see is counting down to the NFL season, oh, you come here for many reasons. But, this man, he is on our team. And the reason we call this show Big Pick Energy Friday, he is Chip Patterson. Good morning, Chip.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Sia. Good morning, Sniper. Good morning, Early Edge fam. Why do I have that battery in my back? Because I'm going to start leaving y'all some breadcrumbs, baby. Because we are, 62 from NFL. But how about 50 days from the start of college football season? So later on in the show, I'll drop you my first of many college football win totals. Let go!
He said 50. He said win totals. He said college football. I said, hell yeah, I'm here for it. So let's get into it right now. By the way, somebody there said, we all need a coach pick today. Scott, I've got you covered. Don't even worry about it. Maybe even a little EC special. All right. M Squared's not here, but he is still felt because it's time for Chiefs Dog of the Day. Mets, they have been on absolute fire. By the way, if the Maestro's watching right now, we were on HQ yesterday. And I'll do that schedule in a second, Snake. We were on HQ yesterday, and we had differing opinions. I said Mets are on a roll. They would roll last night. I said, no, D-backs. Again, hashtag levels to this game. Mets, what was it, 9-0, Sniper? 9-0 last night?
Yes. Yeah, I believe it was 9. Yeah.
That's right. And I hit the Orioles, man. I was killing it on HQ yesterday. So now, the Reds, they're underdogs facing Corbin Burns. That's important, plus 110. And then those same Orioles that scored 14, I believe, against the Yankees last night, they had to travel to Minnesota. They're underdogs, plus 130. So, Sniper, I'm starting with you. Where are we going today?
I like the Reds. And actually, that was one of my plays on SportsLine today. Go check that out. Little plug there. Rookie Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Reds. I know when everybody talks about the Reds and rookie, we want to talk about Ellie De La Cruz, and rightfully so. He's amazing to watch. But they've also got Matt McClain at shortstop, Andrew Abbott on the mound, and 6 starts, a 1.21 ERA. He's gone deep into games, too. 6 innings, six scoreless innings last time he faced the Brewers in his major league debut. The Reds are 23-6 in their last 29 games. One of the best stretches, by the way, in Reds history. It's up there with 1975, 1976, and 1990, 3 years when they won the World Series. The Brewers are actually under 500 since their 18-9 start. And that 4-game series they just had against the Cubs, where they escaped with a split by the skin of their teeth, their bullpen was really, really taxed. So I think it's a little bit tired here. Burns has been kind of mediocre this year, 4.00 ERA, even though he was a 2021 Cy Young winner. I like the Reds.
Tell you what, It's like magic in a bottle. There's something special going on in Cincinnati. All right, I like that. So Sniper starts with the Reds. Counselor, where are you going, big boy?
I'm going to go with the team that I rooted for growing up. It's the Baltimore Orioles plus 130 at the Twins. I just think the Twins are too inconsistent. Now, who hasn't been inconsistent is Bailey Ober. He's actually been really good. Cole Irvin on the other side. He's not really the caliber of Bailey Ober, but he's been okay. I mean, he's been limited in terms of the innings that he has pitched over the last few, which makes perfect sense. But at the end of the day, I think the Twins are a little bit too inconsistent, and we know the Orioles can mash. So I'm not particularly afraid of Bailey Ober. This isn't a play I would make like as a first five or even a first five plus a half. But over the course of 9 innings, I think plus 130 is a pretty great number for the Orioles.
I agree. I think it's a fantastic number. And if you don't like laying some juice, maybe even the run line, perhaps a plus 1.5. I don't even know what the number is. I'm assuming it's minus 160, minus 170. Chip, talk to me.
Yeah, process of elimination pick here. Not the Orioles because I can't watch them. Not the Mets because we fade Verlander. They've lost 4 out of their last 6 when Verlander does start. So that has me right back with the Sniper. We're going with the Reds.
By the way, another Jewish something in the chat says coach doesn't know about that 360 sniper from the Sniper. By the way, we have people arguing in the chat. Reed says, hey, hit that like button for me. You guys know it helps the show. Jay says, hey, Reed, that's coach's job. Shaking my head. Hey, if Reed wants to tell everybody to hit the like button, he can hit the like button. We need everybody to do it. Now, I told you we are everywhere. Just because the show didn't have the greatest of picks yesterday, we killed it on CBS Sports HQ. And today's a busy day. Snake, let's throw up that schedule for the good people at home. 1:45 Eastern, the Maestro. He's been everywhere on HQ lately. Then the Sniper, 4:50 exactly p.m. Eastern time, getting you ready for the night in baseball. Then the Maestro, Danny Brasco, on our SportsLine Hour, which is all betting. We're doing a little UFC, a little baseball. And then how about live betting? You want to learn? Tune in there. AB, our 5-tool player, and Zach Attack will be on in the 8 p.m. Eastern hour. All right. Now, I just told you where we're going to be, but there's many of you that are just learning about everything that we have to offer at the CBS Sports app, like this.
Get breaking news,
Big news coming out of the NFL today.
highlights, and instant reaction.
The largest final round comeback in Ford championship history. We're down to the final 4.
I just want to take time to analyze greatness.
Talk winners and losers with a guy who's already a big winner.
CBS Sports HQ. It's all sports all day long.
Somebody in the chat says, I love live betting. Bronco said, oh, no. Guess who just ruined my flow? He's here.
Yeah.
He's here. He's got a little FOMO.
Mr.
Yep.
15 and a half hot dogs who ate, 6? Great video, though, man. Good job, Buckets.
Yeah, that was great content. Good job, Buckets. Tell everybody, follow Buckets. And then there's that Sniper. He said 6 hot dogs. That just hit my funny bone for some reason. All right. It's appropriate that Buckets would show up at this point of the show because guess what we're doing? Sniper, we're starting with Pick the Prop. And there will be no Jorge Slayer jokes today. Corey Seager plus 350. This guy, I'm just loving how he's playing the game right now. Mookie Betts, Dodgers, a weird 2-game series against the Angels. Friday, Saturday, no game on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's weird. And then the Braves, who are my new favorite East Coast team because they're so much fun to watch. Ronald Acuna, he will be the National League MVP. Mark my words. So, Sniper, who is going to go the yard today?
Little bucket special in there, huh? I'll go with Corey Seager. You know, he's got the righty-lefty matchup. It looks like there might be some storms in DC tonight, but, you know, when you're working around them, it's really humid. The ball will fly a little extra. A little M-squared tribute there as well with the weather report. Seager's 4 for 12 in his career against Trevor Williams with a double. He hit a home run last night, and he had kind of gone through a lull before that, so I think he's due to go deep another time.
I think it's going to be super, super humid. Sia, you were up in the Baltimore area, correct? In the D.C. area this week? Has it been pretty humid? Yep.
Yeah, it's been pretty humid. Like your classic, D.C. DMV humidity. It's hitting them pretty hard right now. Standard.
All right. That's important. That's important when you're picking these props. By the way, Sia, your boy, is picking Mookie. And his analysis, #NextLevelCapper, is that he likes Mookie Betts' name.
Could see that coming.
Mile away, right?
Yep.
Sia, can you please give us some real analysis?
Well, I mean, Mookie Betts is only the third best Mookie of all time, behind, of course, Mookie Wilson, speaking of the Mets, and Mookie Blaylock of the Atlanta Hawks, among others. Those are some awesome Mookies. So Betts has some catching up to do. But my bet is actually going to be on Ronald Acuna Jr. at plus 400. I just like the plus 400 number. I'm very much aware that Glasnow has been really, really great, but he's also allowing some hard hits, some contact. And I think if you're going to allow some contact and you're getting Ronald Acuna at plus 400, I think that's the play. Listen, I know this is not a hitter-friendly park. I know it's not a hitter-friendly pitcher. But again, of these three options, Acuna is my favorite at this number.
Okay. I like that a lot. Chip, what do you think, sir?
Is this a World Series preview? This is so fun to be able to get the Braves and the Rays on a Friday night and the big dogs show up for the big lights. Ronald Acuna Jr. and another M squared special right here. Road team, guaranteed ninth inning.
Yeah. Oh, God, M squared showing up so many different ways. He teaches us so much. Did you just say big dog for the big lights?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's another T-shirt right there. I'm telling you right now. Big dog for the
big dogs
lights.
Show up for the big lights.
Damn it. I tell my son that all the time. When the lights are the brightest, is your game ready? That's what you have to ask yourself. 62, 50 teams right now getting set to show up on college campuses. We're ready across the board. But, as we put our team together, we put our hashtag the crew, that will be a T-shirt together. We've got to get ready. And it's time for our board, but not before I pay my guys. Here's another word from one of our incredible partners. Chip, are you a little excited that the Big Ten is coming to CBS?
Yeah, 100%. Like, give me the windy under. Give me the blind, like, noon kickoff, under 44.5, splash.
Oh, my God. How do you not love this day? How do you not love this show? How do you not get excited for college football and NFL? And I tell you, the plans we have for you this year, we're blowing it out. We're absolutely blowing it out. We're already recording stuff right now for August. Right now, we're recording stuff. All right. So we've got afternoon golf today. So see ya. We have no time to waste. John Deere Classic, really good scoring on Thursday. It was hot. It was humid. The names we thought would play well, thank goodness for the early wedge, are playing well. It's almost like you and I have done this before. You're up.
It's almost like we have done this before. And shout out to Chip for the Fitty reference, because you're going to find me in the club at Club Chez Rivet, otherwise known as Chez Reavy. He is the subject of my three ball. It is at 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you got a few hours on this one. I've got Chez Reavy plus 110 over Lanto Griffin and Andrew Landry if you watch the early wedge. If you didn't, shame on you. If you watch the early wedge, I'm big on Chez Reavy this week in DFS. I loved him at 7,700, but I also liked him in the top 20 market, top 40 market. We have bets there as well. I love what he's doing on approach. I love what he's doing on the putter. And it actually revealed itself in day one. Yesterday, he gained over 2 strokes on approach. These two guys that he's going against actually lost over a stroke each on approach. And I think that's going to be really important, especially when you consider the putter is particularly dialed in with Chez Reavy. So give me Chez Reavy plus 110 over Lanto Griffin and Andrew Landry. Again, that's 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today.
T4, top 30, last 2 events. He is trending in the right direction. By the way, Dominic, apparently Dominic's getting ready for the fall. Dominic says, Coach, I added you with my K-prop parlay win last night, plus 22.55 or something like that. Well, Dominic, coming up this fall, there's going to be a person in the chat that watches live every single day that will have a pick on the show. And then we'll have prizes. And then, if they're really, really good, they will be on video with the crew on a special day. But you got to win like 3 in a row to do that. And we're going to have specific rules for that coming up. But get ready. K-prop parlay, you never know. You never know. See you, Nejad. Thank you very much. All right. Sniper. I've made you sit there and wait long enough. And I know you already said that you had the Reds at SportsLine. And by the way, if you're not a SportsLine member, I'm going to do you solid right here, right now, right for the Sniper. Use the promo code TROPHY. And I'm going to give you your first month for $1. You can check all the sims, all the cappers, all the analysis, and all of my crew members like miserable Matt. You could have got this play an hour ago. That's what we're all about. Sniper, you're up.
Not to sound too miserable and correct you, but I actually entered it last night. So
Wow.
no, I really wasn't.
Wow.
I was being sincere and saying you didn't know, but yeah.
I'm being sincere with my feelings being hurt too.
Okay, sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay.
I also entered this one last night, and that's why I brought it up. I'm going to go with the Braves on the money line. When the lines first came out, the Braves were plus 105, plus 100. It's down to minus 105. I think it's going to move throughout the day. The Braves were initially underdogs in Tampa Bay against the Rays. It makes some sense because the Rays have been the best team in baseball for most of the year, but the Braves are much, much better right now. The Braves are 25-4 in their last 29 games. The Rays were actually in a mediocre 6-6 run heading into July, and they've lost 5 in a row right now. They just went extra innings in 11 last night in the loss to the Phillies. Their bullpen is really taxed right now because of injuries to the rotation. That means they're getting shorter starts. The bullpen has to do a lot more work. They're in shambles right now with that bullpen. Tyler Glass now on the mound tonight. He could well have a dominant start, but he doesn't go deep into games. He hasn't gone into the 7th inning once this year. So you're looking at probably a 5 1/3, 5 2/3 innings start from Glass now, and then a completely tired Rays bullpen having to deal with the Braves offense that has hit over 300 since the start of June, has slugged almost 600 since the start of June. That's how good the Braves offense has been. Just ridiculous. Charlie Morton starting on the mound for the Braves. He's been very good. The Braves were off on Thursday too, so everybody got a rest. I think this is a really good spot for a Braves win. And when they were underdogs, I initially jumped on that on SportsLine last night. They're into the minus area, but it's really, really low right now. So it's a great price on the Braves. Pick number 2 of 3. There's going to be 3. Pick number 2, Phillies first 5. See, I got you on the first 5 right here. Phillies, they just need to be leading, and we're going to get plus money on that. They've won 12 straight on the road. Unbelievable road run that they're on right now. Facing Sandy Alcantara of the Marlins, who has a 4.93 ERA this year. As we discussed, I think it was Sunday. It might have been on the 4th. It might have been on the 4th of July. No, it was Sunday because it was last time he pitched. Sia and I discussed how I think he's just tired from last year. It was such a huge workload. He's just not the same guy. The Phillies got him for 9 runs in 4 innings earlier this year. And I only went in the first 5 on this one, frankly, because I don't want to mess with that late Marlins magic. They've had too many comebacks in the late innings. So we're just going to go first 5 and grab the Phillies in this one. And finally, my man Anthony Rizzo in the Bronx. Cubs are sending Jameson Taillon to the mound for some godforsaken reason again. They are 2-12 in Taillon starts. Otherwise, they would be in the race in NL Central. But he has a 6.93 ERA. I was going to pick on him and just take the Yankees, but the Yankees offense as a whole cannot be trusted. Carlos Rodon is going to the mound for the Yankees, and while that's a good spot to pick the Yankees, the Cubs have hit lefties. It's only Rodon's first start coming off an injury. You never know what's going to happen there. So I'm latching in on an Anthony Rizzo play. He's due. He hasn't homered since May 20th. He's a really streaky guy. In his career against Taillon, he's 10 for 22 with a double and 2 home runs. Short right field porch there in Yankee Stadium, lefty-righty matchup. And again, I wanted to pick on Taillon, so we're going with Rizzo.
All right, so we got 2 straight plays. We've got a player prop from the Sniper. All right, before we get to our main event player, I got one play for you today. And it's a little ironic that Buckets is in the chat because his other little tag team partner, EC, I've got an EC special for you very quick. Red Sox over the A's. A's stink. Red Sox have won 5 out of 6. Then I got the Dodgers over the Angels. Angels lose Mike Trout. They're losing games every single night. Both numbers are minus 190, minus 225. Can't play those. You put them together, plus 123. You're welcome. And don't ever tell EC I did that. All right, Chip, we're all getting out of the way. You, sir, have the floor.
Oh, we got to slow it down for you who can't keep up. Okay, we start with golf with a round 2 3-ball. We're taking Denny McCarthy over Matt Kuchar and Zach Johnson. Now, listen, is Denny McCarthy still in this at 3 under? Doesn't matter what we think. It matters what he thinks because he's 6 shots off the lead and he knows that he has to go absolutely low. He was one of the pre-tournament favorites. His form is absolutely fantastic and he's hungry because he's still looking for that first PGA Tour win. Top 30 finishes in both majors. He's been rolling off top 10 finishes in the 2023 calendar year. I think he hits the gas pedal and goes low. Now to that win total that I promised you. We are going Louisville over 8 wins, minus 120 over at Caesars. Jeff Brom is a phenomenal coach. He got Purdue to the Big Ten title game. Yes, sir, he did. They were not just the spoiler makers. He had some of the best success last 2 years. It's the best 2-year run since the Joe Tiller era. Come on now. And he's great at developing quarterbacks. He's great at developing wide receivers. The offense this year is going to be electric. And the Cards roster really wasn't that bad. They were a bowl team. They just kind of soured with their old coach. They just needed a change of voice in the locker room. And Jeff Brom, the native son of Louisville, that's going to be it. Now let's talk about this schedule because the Louisville Cardinals in 2023 only play 1, 2, 3 true road games. Why? Because they've got a neutral site game against Georgia Tech in the Falcon Stadium. That was dumb, Georgia Tech. The seats are red. Okay. They've also got a neutral site game against Indiana in Indianapolis. Sorry, Sniper. But the Indiana fans are not as excited about football as Louisville fans are right now. So if you're talking about the 4th, maybe 5th best team in the ACC overall, oh, and by the way, don't play Clemson. Don't play Florida State. Don't play North Carolina. The wins are just going to stack on up. It's easy at the front so the offense can settle under the new head coach. We're going Louisville over 8 wins.
Brock says, holy crap. I really enjoy Big Pick Energy. Can't believe I missed it last week. Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends. We're here every single Friday. We've never missed one, and we don't intend to start right now.
And
yes, Sniper.
I just wanted to say there's no reason to say sorry to me. When you said Purdue the way that you said it earlier, it seemed like you were kind of making fun of them. Don't even correct me if you weren't. I just want to believe that you were making fun of Purdue, and that makes it okay.
Well, Purdue in the Big Ten title game is like a, that's like, alternate universe type stuff.
I asked you not to correct me, and now I'm miserable again. So.
See, you took them up, and then just like Space Mountain last week for me. All right, grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Here's the recap, courtesy of the Snake on the 1s and the 2s. See Nejad. Have one play today, but as always, follow him on the social media. You never know when he's going to drop another play or a lean. Ches Reavy in a 3-ball plus 110 over Lanto and Andrew Landry. Then the Sniper. Braves money line. Phillies, first 5. You got to lay that half to bring that number to plus 120. And then Anthony Rizzo over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Maybe the Yankees can score tonight. Who knows? Chip, we're going to start every week just kind of dropping these. Louisville over 8 wins, minus 120. It's a college football future play. Then John Deere, round 2, 3-ball afternoon. Denny McCarthy, plus 105. He's playing really, really well. Matt Kuchar, Zach Johnson. Zach could not do anything yesterday. So to me, it's just about Kuchar today. And then if you're going to cash the coach, you're going to do with these two. Red Sox over the A's, Dodgers over the Angels on the money line. You put them together, a nice little plus 123. Do not forget, we do have Early Edge and 5 today at 4 p.m. Eastern time every single weekday as we continue to go through the summer. If you have any ideas, any suggestions, whenever you watch a show, go ahead and put them into the chat. We're making a list because we want to be ready, willing, and able when football starts, and we will be the industry leader. I can promise you that. So with all that being said, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these Big Pick Energy Friday tickets straight to the pay window. Right, Tiger, Lobo, Counselor, the Sniper, my man Chip, and the Snake, always behind the scenes on the 1s and the 2s. I am simply the coach, trying to keep this train on said track. We grind for you so we can win with you. It's what we're all about right here at the Early Edge. Good luck.